Sup, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Handicapping. Big weekend here. All right. I think you guys can see me. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, everybody. Saratoga race number 1 coming up here shortly. You guys hear me okay? What's up, Anthony? Good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Yeah, you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Got something that popped up. Keith, good morning. Good morning. Loud and clear. Thank you, Anthony. Good. Hey, Jeff. You guys ready to go today? God, it is so gorgeous here in Southern California. Wow. I mean, this is the reason why people don't leave California. Part of the reason. Yeah, it's just the weather is incredible. What's up, Craig? Did you ever get your phone working? God, it's just stunning here. What's up, Cindy? How's your back, Cindy? By the way, too, we had so many people yesterday. We had, I want to say, between Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, close to 400 concurrent people, 500 concurrent people. Vern, good morning. Ryan, good morning. And John, good morning. So you cleared the cache and it worked? Okay, good. Yeah. But only like 60 something likes on that show yesterday. If you guys would like go back to that show yesterday and maybe like if you don't mind. So again, what happens is when there's a lot of likes, then it starts trending on YouTube and then more people find out about us. Okay. So those likes are really important. All right. So don't forget to like the show today. But just on YouTube alone, I think we had 180 concurrent people and only like 60 something likes if I saw that correctly. So if you don't mind, that would be great. We got Saratoga coming up. I did play I thought the first 5 races were wide open, and I'm taking a chance and trying to beat the 7. I will say this. I used everybody but the 1 and 7, and I watched the 7 on the track warming up and looked like $1 million. But in a race that looks wide open like this, I'm just trying to beat the favorite, but I could be a complete mess up. I understand, Craig. It's really tough. That little thumbs up. It's really hard to just take your mouse there and just go like this. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like, I'll tell you what. For every like, I'll buy you a beer. How's that? That sounds like a fair trade, right? It was nice to meet Craig over the last couple of days over at Del Mar. We've had really beautiful weather. I was giving John Lees a hard time a couple of days ago on the show. I think it was Thursday's show. It was like freezing, overcast. I'm like shaking. I didn't bring a jacket. I'm freezing. And he's like, it's overcast and breezy and cold. It's just great. I'm like looking over him like, what? But yeah. Oh, thank you, Vern. Yeah. Wasn't he great? Mike Somich is impressive, right? Impressive. I'm so mad at myself. Listen, I fall into the same trap as you guys. As good a day as I had the day before last on Friday, I mean, I messed up. Like I told you guys, possibly one of my best bets of the day was going to be the 8 horse in race number 6. And then I go on and I look a little bit further and I got thrown off. I'm so mad at myself. And this horse here, Summer Daisy, I love this horse. And then for whatever reason, I don't know why I got cut off. I really got on the 4 horse. And I know that Mike liked it, but I don't get influenced that easy. But I figured this horse would improve second time out, and it did. It ran a great race. And the 9 horse Fluorescence like stumbled, throw that race out, and 6 ran a good race. So when we had the horses, but I was really mad at myself. This is where I was supposed to hammer. And then of course Mike really liked this 3 horse Joker Bay. And I guess the connections really like this horse, but very professional, went in the gate nicely. And the more I looked at this and what Mike said, I made this horse my second pick. I got caught up on Thirsty Always, a 7 horse. And sometimes you can look at things from one set of lenses. My handicapping wasn't bad. I just didn't put it all together. And it just goes to show you. I had somebody private message me yesterday saying, I can't win with this. And I'm like, are you winning at all? And he goes, no. I'm like, he goes, I haven't won and cashed 1 ticket. That's what he said. I'm like, I said, I'll do a class with you. I haven't heard from him, but It really comes down to the way we put our tickets together. Like yesterday at Saratoga, I think it was race number 6. Brady just tweeted this out and said, 15 points the higher GSR, an 87 GSR on a first-time starter. I mean, Annapolis, I think, is what it is. So well-bred, these types of things. I think what we have to do, and I'm going to have to follow my own advice, but just follow the system. Just follow the system. They're going into the gate right now. I'm trying to beat this 7 horse. I would just any long shot besides the one, just give me. I'm spreading out, trying to hit a good pick 5 because I thought it was wide open. Yeah, and I hated that horse yesterday, Keith. I cannot get on the same page with the Scotty long shot. Oh yeah, Kent. Good morning. Oh, all right. So they're trying to get the 8 horse right now, Alsana, who's 7-1, morning line of 9-2 in the gate. Now these types of horses, overlays from the morning line, are they only win like 20% of the time. I don't know why I'm trying to beat the 7. I just am. I don't like horses that don't have. So this horse went on 8.5 on the turf and now going 7 furlongs on the dirt. I don't personally like that, especially unless the GSR is really jumping up. Now the horse did show speed while going at 8.5 and now cuts back. That is always a good sign. Was warming up very good on the track. I guess the jockey of the 8 horses jumped off. They've opened the gate for the 8, and this 8 is not happy. And Luis Saez got off of the 8 to ride the 7. Might have messed that one up, didn't I? Ugh, Lexi, I went a little crazy. I maybe I should cancel this ticket. I went a little bit happy here. And that 8 looks like hell. I played a very big, as you can see. I'm gonna cancel that ticket. It's just something, and I've been second guessing everything. I was playing a $2,500 pick 5. Yeah, I was going a little bit crazy. So let's see here.
Alsana has gone into the gate right on the track. Saez will now get back aboard. Waiting for number 9, SOS.
So I think I'm just going to pass on this one.
And now they're all in. And followed by Love to Run and Sweet Lady Ivanka. This is going to be a big.
Oh, did I? No, I didn't.
To win the opener at 25-1. Love to Run was up for second.
It did? No, it didn't. Tell me it did. I don't tell me I'm that lucky. No, I'm not. You gotta be kidding me. Listen, it's gonna be a really good day. Really, really good day. Is that unbelievable? I have such bad stories for me yesterday. Oh, I mean, this is unbelievable. You see the smile? Like things just changed. That never happens for me. The opposite of what just happens. Longest shot on the board, right? Lowest GSR. I hated this horse, but I just thought the race was wide open. And then I'm watching the 7 train. Oh my God. See what I'm saying? You just got to be steady. Wow. Okay. Well, I wouldn't trade my ticket for nothing now. All right. Let's look at my ticket. I don't think I have any singles, do I? I'm spread out there, spread out pretty good there, spread out there, and spread out here. Wow, this could be a good ticket. Anybody want to buy in? That's unbelievable. I cannot believe that. 25-1. If I finish out now, I'm still making money.
Number 2, Magic Circle was
That's
first.
hilarious.
Number 3, Love to Run second.
You want to see the most unlucky thing, right? Anthony's like, I'll buy him. Anthony, I'm not taking $9 investments. I'm not doing it. So yesterday, oh God, I loved this horse yesterday. And did anybody see? Okay, so anybody see this? Let's see here. This was so terrible. Which race is it? Right here. Did anybody see this horse, Queen Goddess, break to the gate? So I look down, and then I look up, and Queen Goddess is out of the gate, and the gate's open. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I had, listen, a $2,000 exacta 5-3 cold and a $200 trifecta 5-3-8 cold. And I canceled my bet. True story. Oh my gosh. It was sick. It was sick. Oh, I'm not selling shares, but I might be buying the beers for sure. Right? That rarely happens, Mara, right? Yeah. I mean, anyways. Well, something positive just happened there, so that's different than yesterday. So I'm already happy. Let's look. What race? 44 beers. What race is Flightline in? Race number 8. All right. Here's my note. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. Has future. I think so, and I don't think the competition in this race is tough. I would have expected to see this horse honestly in a stakes race, and instead they just go through conditions, which is mind-boggling to me. But yeah, I think Flightline's a single. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much. It was not on my side yesterday. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and you go, you make this move, you zig, and it's just zagging. Like that was me yesterday. And no matter what I did, yeah, it was just one of those things, Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. You guys are always so gracious. I've That's one of the biggest pick fives I've ever played, by the way. I don't normally play tickets that big, but I legitimately thought that this thing was going to pay. And then who knows what your mind does to you? I started like overthinking, and then I saw the 7 training on the track, and the 7 looked good. But normally, I don't like a horse going from turf to dirt like that in its first start, then second start, and yet the GSR is not going up. That's real. That's true. And then I saw the horse training, and I started getting all messed up. And then I saw the 8 go, doing what it was doing, and then all of a sudden your mind starts playing trick, and then you're like, do I believe the information that I feel right now, or do I believe what I did, my work? And it's amazing, even me, who's been doing it such a long time, can all of a sudden just change on a dime. And that's, you got to ask yourself where that comes from. So I'm experiencing stuff and going through it just like you guys do. Cheech, good morning. Same to you. Delmar's been tough, Rodney. Yeah, I know, but I still love it, man. Give me these tough horses. This is by far my best bet of the day, but I'm not going to give it as a best bet because it's 4-5 on the morning line. Look at my note. But absolute beast has future. This horse did this so easy it wasn't even funny. And they're going through conditions. If this horse was in a grade 1, you'd probably bet it, right? Think about it from that perspective. If it was in a grade 1 right now, you might bet this horse. And it's going up a next level condition. Like, it's insane. Yeah, this horse is a single. If it loses, then you know that I got my ass kicked. I'm going to remind myself of exclamation points. Don't sway. But hopefully, it's so gorgeous here anyways. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. And by the way, I was going to give you an example, right? I thought about this sometimes when I'm handicapping, and I didn't handicap all at Gulfstream Park. I had just kind of looked at it, but and here's the example. So the 7 horse, you wouldn't use a horse like this because it's a proven loser, right? It's 2%, and the GSR is going up a little bit, but it's already been in 63 GSR. It lost in a 30 group, you know what I mean? Like, so it's a proven loser. So this is the type of 2% horse you can throw out. Now the 3 horse, on the other hand, has only raced one time, and it broke last and lunged at the start. So the problem with a horse like this is you just have no idea. Second time starters are really tough. You don't know what this horse is going to do. So depending on what you're doing, what type of wager type you're making, you might want to include a horse like this, right? So dual fuel. Let's see here. Scotty Longshot. Right? Exactly. So, when I look at a horse like this, to answer your question, Keith, when I look at a horse like this, I have to look at the other horses in the race. Do I think that are they vulnerable? So, one, you have a horse like the 9. This is Scotty Longshot, top GSR, okay, and it's never been this surface and distance. So anything can happen. And the GSR is going up 9 points as well, and the horse is dropping from a 40 SOR down to a 34 SOR, and it only lost by 6.5 lengths in that last race, and from the 12 hole, and of course was wide, right? I mean, I would think the 9 horse. See, now it comes down to betting. See, for me, if I'm playing in a tournament, I probably take this 9. I bet a couple of bucks to win, but I'm more keen this horse in the 2nd and 3rd spots to get up in the money. Something like that. That's how I'd be playing a horse like this. So I definitely want to watch this race and see how this horse does, but I would imagine that this horse might run decent, I mean, in a race where they're really slowing up, the 8 horse is finishing the best at 39 miles per hour, and the 9's not finishing bad as well. That's pretty telling right there. 2's right there, 5's right there. 2, 5, 8, 9. Maybe do an exacta box or trifecta box 2, 5, 8, 9. Corky, good morning. So the horse had a bad start last time out and then rushed up in the stretch and was only 4 lengths back. So this horse could run good, does draw outside, needs a good break. With a good break, maybe can be near the pace. Yeah, I could see that. I could see the 11 horse running pretty good, Keith. Man, you're really looking at these in depth, Keith. Look at you. About half loaded into the gate. You know, you got 9-2 on Lord Darnley, the 5 horse, on the morning line. Horse is 5-1, getting some action late, and 3-1 on the EquinEdge morning line. Has a good GSR. I think this horse is going to run good. Nothing wrong with Hillbilly too. Hillbilly. This horse is going up in GSR, stretching out. But it's hard to bet a horse that's lost like this horse has. I mean, that's pretty bad. But it has been off of a layoff. But I would have to. This horse would have to prove it to me. And then you can see, you know, when you're wide like that. 11 broke slow. So I think that's the 1 horse. Yeah, the 1 horse broke good from the inside. And I think. We'll look at this, Chris. I don't know if I saw it, Chris, but we'll look at that race. 70-1 shot in front. The 11 horse we talked about is running good, but broke slow, Keith. You might want to make a note on the 11 horse. It broke bad. And you can see the horse can run. Look at the way that horse is running. Looks like the rail's out as well, so that makes it tough for horses to come from behind because they have to be wide. 5's running good though. I just think the 5's going to have to. Well, it's good that the 8's running. The fact that the 8's running is going to make it where the 5 hopefully won't have to go too wide. 7's saving a lot of ground on the inside, finding mischief. That horse is 74-1 and looks loaded. 5's been all out for like about an hour. And here comes the 2, but it's going to need to get the trip inside. 7. Look at this 7. Oh my God. Who is this guy? 74-1? Jeez. It's insane. See, the 5 horse had to go wide. You know, I don't think you're catching this horse. 74-1. Insane. 5 ran good, but just, you know, is what it is. Here comes the 3. I mean, oh my God, just box cars everywhere. Did 9 run? 9 didn't really run that well. 11 petered out. Let's see here. How do you find this horse? Stretching out. GSR goes up a little bit. This is the example horse I gave. I'm like, okay, you can throw this horse out. So yeah, you could add the 3. But by the way, the 3 did run good at 40-1. We did say that it's a second-time starter. Look at that. How's that? The 2 horses I give as examples come in first and third, I believe. That's hilarious. No, there's something going on with me today. I don't know. This can be either good or bad. I don't know. So far, good, I think. That is really funny. First and third on the 2 example horses. 70-1 and 40-1. The 5 horse, Lord Darnley, got second. All right. Let's go to yesterday and look at Peter Urton's horse for Chris. So Dancing Rika. All right. So I had left at this point. I didn't stick around. So I don't know how the horse looked. I know I did watch the race though, and it showed speed for a little bit and then stopped. So I'll have to watch that video back and see, but nothing comes to mind, Chris, to be honest with you. It was getting pressure on the outside. I mean, Corniche, they paid $1.5 million for this horse, and the horse just ran like ridiculous. I can't get. It's like the Scotty long shot. I can't get on top of it. I can't get on top of Baffert's horses. I have no idea when they're going to win or when they're not, and I certainly can't get on top of Mike Smith as well. 10 was warm. Can't imagine if he's not. As a matter of fact, a lot of them were warm yesterday, Craig, because it was pretty hot. I saw a lot of horses that were warm, so I don't think that's. It clearly ran good. The average SOR, Jim, was 48. What over there at Gulfstream? Yeah, you're right. No, gosh, no. Ugh. You know, I qualified for the NHC on Friday, my first try. So, because now that I know what it's all about and stuff like that, Bravo gave that horse a really good ride. But I don't think any of us should be surprised. And that horse is a nice horse too. He is a good turf rider. Flavian Pratt, I mean, there was 14 horses in that race. The horse that was the most impressive in that race to me was the 14. Did you see what that horse did from the 14 post to get second? It's incredible. Hey, Linda, what's up? Don't forget to like the show, you guys. Okay, I don't. There's just a little thumbs up. It just looks like this. Just click on that, please. Yeah. I had a couple of notes. Who else did I have a note on? Breakfast Ride will come back and run good. Can run was bet into a strong Baffert horse. Conch, this one broke really slow, moved up on his own, and then the jockey let up, and it was a strong race. That's a good note. That's good to know. War at Sea, this horse is supposed to go longer. Watch out for this two-horse War at Sea when they go long. This one ran huge from the rail. Are you kidding me? And was right there pushing Corniche. This horse can run. So 57 beers already? My man, David. How are you, David? Good man. We got Woodbine race number 1 coming up. We won't go there, though, because we've got Saratoga race number 2. And rooting for long shots that I have. This could be a really good pick 5. Who else did I have a note on? I've had some pretty good notes here. Hold on here. I'll share these notes with you guys. This horse, Hudson Ridge, throw that out. I mean, Flavian Pratt had nowhere to go. Literally nowhere. Maxim Raid, another one, had trouble. Had a wall of horses in front of her. Throw that out. Dog tag went wide. This was just a terrible ride by Umberto. I just stumbled at the start, then went 7 wide. It's getting old. Flavian Pratt gave this horse going to Vegas a masterful ride. This was not the best horse in the race, I'm telling you. He had the horse in perfect position. The horse was tactical, sat in the inside, hole opened up, and bam, gone. Kentucky Downs, are they running today? Didn't even. When is Kentucky Downs? Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. I thought the 10 had a long shot look. Why are we not showing Kentucky Downs? Oh, there it is. Like, where is it? Yeah, we can look at Kentucky Downs. Why not? I can already see where this is going. First of all, there's my man Brady. Oh, there's the contest. That's right. Isn't it like a 3-part contest, Brady? And how was that horse at Saratoga yesterday? The one you tweeted out. Was that insane? For those of you who didn't see this, like, look. This is how, and I know it's just one race. I get it, but it's constant all the time, but not like this. Look at this. You got Annapolis. First of all, like this horse was a top Scotty pick, but look at this, 87 on the GSR. Next closest was 72. Absolute, like this is gonna be a nice horse. Look at the breeding on the GSR plus. Look at those tabs. First of all, no synthetic. Wet's good. Turf's good. In fact, turf might even be better. But look at these. Like when you have numbers in the 80s and high 70s, like it's insane. This horse is breeding, and yeah, ran like it. Annapolis, yeah. Yeah, Respolia Miraz was terrible as well. I mean, I know he likes to surprise Flavian, but Flavian was sitting a perfect trip, and he made a move that was a little bit premature. I thought I'm not going to kill him for that ride, Patrick, because I know he wanted to catch Flavian off guard, but Flavian, and he did for a moment, but Flavian recovered, and I would have liked to see him make a move just a little bit later. But yeah, I didn't hate that ride as much as you're hating it. So I have a little cheat sheet that I'm working on with Brad, and it says the 1 and 8 are meet a lot of the metrics. As a matter of fact, what's the 33% of the metrics go to the 8 and 25 to the 1. So maybe take a look at the 1 and the 8. This cheat sheet is for me for like tournaments and stuff like that, and I'm testing that. So we're going to find a way to get that to you guys too, but it's a little cheat sheet that I have that helps me. But when you look at the 1 horse, it's 28%. And 8-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. It's a, what is it? Okay, so the horse is going 12 furlongs. The GSR is jumping up 7 points. It's the second off a layoff, though. And the horse did not run bad first time off that very, very long layoff of 10 months. So maybe one to consider for sure. And the horse is 5-1 right now. And you go, okay, well, why do I use a horse like this? Well, because the other horses, they don't really have high win percentages. The Scotty picks are the 3, 8, and 7. Like nothing's really lining up here. So you either have to spread. The one thing I will tell you, I made a lot of money in this last Kentucky Downs meet. And the reason is that you need to be fit. You need to be fit. It might be a reason why you should not like the 1, to be honest with you. But you know, this horse might need one more race before it's going to be fully fit. Maybe, maybe not. You know, a race is worth 10 workouts. What's up, Bill? Charlie, good morning. I haven't heard from you in a while. God, it's such a beautiful day. When you get days like this, it just makes the day that much better. 5 minutes before Saratoga, race number 2, we'll look at this race, but really look for horses that are fit. And this horse is fit. It's burned a lot of money, but I mean, it's right there. This is the type of horse that could get there. 6, top GSR as well. So there was a layoff pretty much from 529 to 724, and then, you know, does get Joe Rosario, Scotty's second pick. Five horse at 11-1. The 8 horse meets a lot of the criteria that we're looking for in a horse as far as metrics. Scotty's second pick, 23%. EquinEdge morning line, 4-1. Top GSR. So there's a lot like that are pointing. You see what I'm saying? They don't have to be the top all the time, right? They don't have to be the top. You see what I'm saying? Look for stuff like this. You got a Scotty second pick. That's an algorithm. You got a 23% win percentage. That's an algorithm. The EE morning line says 4-1. That's good. And then the GSR. So 4 different algorithms are pointing towards the 8 horse saying, hey, this horse is a contender here. And you get Joe Rosario, who is not going to Kentucky Downs for his health. He did. I don't know. Florent Giroux is not riding great to me. But and the fact that our system kind of popped up the 8 horse as well. So the system I'm using right now is supposed to. It's hard to see this horse. You have to really look carefully and all these numbers, and sometimes it can get confusing. So, but this is a horse probably in what appears to be a wide open race. It looks like maybe Warbird could be tough. Let's look at the 3 horse. So this horse is dropping in class big time, big time. Second off a layoff. How fit is this horse? I don't know. Right? Off a layoff, 1 race, 1 subsequent work since. It's a hard read. Hard read. Saratoga race number 2. All right. So the system is singling the 5 horse. Okay. That's the trifecta it gave on a $10 play. On an exacta, it's also singling the 5. And the horse is 8-5 right now. 27% top win percentage. Very good GSR, your second GSR. As a matter of fact, when I pulled up this system, what we call outstanding horses, it only pulled up the 5. I'm trying to beat the 5, but maybe the 5 is going to be tough to beat. I thought the 10 was interesting. If you throw out that last race break from the 11 hole, comes back at the same level, and the horse's form was tremendous prior to that, and the horse has some speed, tried to get the lead, but there was just too much speed. Hey, baby. Hey, Austin. Oh, thank you. Perfect. So my daughter Lexi and her husband Austin are here visiting me. I'm leaving on Tuesday. Gonna miss me? Lies. All right, let's see what happens here.
And they're off. From the outside, Sassy Melissa and Courted. Now Prospective Candy moves up to grab the lead. Courted's on the outside and second. Lucky Lakis is now next and third. And then comes Little Dutch Girl, who was passed on the outside by Sassy Melissa. Also gaining ground is Carly Hustle. Then it's Kali Magic, followed by Appreciate. And the early trailer is Madam McLean in ninth. The quarter 1 22 and 2. Big long shot. Prospective Candy leads here by a length. Courted in second by a neck. Sassy Melissa's on the outside in third. And then it is Lucky Lakis down at the rail and running in.
9 is running very good on the rail.
Kelly Magic and Little Dutch Girl. Then comes on the outside, Madam McLean. The field is coming for the 8th pole. On the outside, it is Sassy Melissa now to take the lead. And then it is Kelly Magic, Prospective Candy down at the rail. Sassy Melissa is in front. Kali Magic giving chase. Sassy Melissa the winner. Kali Magic was second.
Well,
Lucky Lakis finished third. Photo for fourth.
Horse was 7-2 on the morning line. So it was your second morning line choice. Wins the race. I certainly didn't want the 8 horse to win, so I will take that. I'm happy just to get that horse to win that race for sure. That 8 was a little bit scary for me at 29-1. Would have loved to have the 9. That would have been good. Scotty's second pick. 5 horse was way back. I don't know what happened. Way to go, David. Yeah, no, exactly. Just to move on. The weather here, yeah, it's just unbelievable, right? Patio handicapping, and I'm just really happy to get that win right there. I mean, that 8 was a little scary. 7 would have not been good. You guys want food or anything? Yeah. All right. Well, we're moving on. That's the most important thing. We're moving on. Oh, David Dunk won a race. My man, Greg. What's up, my brother? Didn't you send out a tweet yesterday or something that you hit something? I think I liked it. I think, Greg, didn't I? Don't forget to like the show. This guy Longshot won the first race at Saratoga over at Woodbine. God, I love it. One of these days, I'm going to know when it's going to win and when it's not. You know how many people ask me, when's this Scotty Longshot going to win? I'm like, are you serious? I have no clue. I have no idea. Look at this horse. He looks like hell. I couldn't pick this horse. Somebody tell me why this horse went off at 9-2. It's you guys. Here's what happened. Let me tell you something. True story. The Scotty Longshot algorithm with takeout, believe it or not, was only a negative 7% ROI until we launched. And you guys started seeing how good that algorithm was. Now it's a negative 17% ROI, just so you know. And this is an example. A 4% horse, the morning line of this horse was 12-1, goes off at 9-2. There's no other explanation other than you guys are betting the Scotty Longshot algorithm to win. That's it. Look at this horse. Right? Anybody else have a take as to why this horse got bet to 9-2? I wouldn't bet this horse with your money. Want some coffee? Oh, that's right. That's what it was. You didn't play it. Sound like me now, Greg. Gosh. I'm kind of sad because I have been enjoying John Lee's so much. I've been watching John for a long time on the simulcast feed, Will Rogers Downs race caller, such a talented guy. But how do I say this? Because I don't want to come across the wrong way, but John's like quiet until he gets to know you. And he is so personable and so damn funny. And it's just and I've 2 more days, today and tomorrow, on the simulcast. If you get a chance, watch it and maybe give John Lee some love. Tell him that you saw him and that you love him and I together. I feel like John and I have a great chemistry, and I feel like that the simulcast has been very successful this year. And John, yesterday, his picks were incredible. He has such great takes. Hey, Joe. Joe is one of these people I met at the racetrack. David, just met David yesterday, which was awesome, and it's been great meeting everybody, and yeah, it's been great. Craig and John, and it's been really neat. This has been a great experience for me, but I'm ready to get home. I'm ready to go home. Been here for almost 2 months. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. Taiwan, hey there. He's going to come on, not this show, but he's going to come on one of the shows when I get back to Florida. So he's so busy right now. And I talked to him about that. So we're going to have him, but hopefully you guys, liked our guest. We had Hurricane and Shoe on Friday. They were fantastic, and young guys that are successful tournament players, and they're coming along, and I mean, how great was yesterday's show with Mike? If you don't know Mike Somich, you do now, don't you? So Mike is fantastic. Oh yeah, I've really enjoyed the last couple of shows. It's been great. So good question, Anthony. So I go back to Florida, and we don't have any partnerships right now with any of the tracks. So we are working with Woodbine Group on doing one show for a big race day. I forget which one it is, but my team is working on that. But I think I'm going to go back to the format. You guys, we can cover one track, but I was thinking about going back to the format where we're gambling every race and we're just going from track to track to track and playing, because that's where we're getting all the booms and everybody pumped up and stuff like that. This has been a different format, but this has been great too. But I don't know. I'd love for your guys' opinion. Any kind of format you guys are thinking you'd like to see. I'm planning on doing one show a week and going from, cutting that down to one a week, but I might do two. I don't know. We'll see. It's just that this show is kind of limited to like 3 hours. Some of my other shows were like freaking 5 and 6 and 7 hours, and it's taking the entire day. So I'm trying to figure that out. But either way, we're going to be together and we're going to build this community and figure that out. So I'm trying to figure it out. I know I miss the booms and going from race to race and track to track, and I miss that energy of when we're all winning and stuff is just amazing. I really do miss that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll probably end up doing that. That's probably the direction we'll end up going. Kentucky Downs. So let's go to Kentucky Downs. And I'm leaning towards the 8-horse Warbird personally. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it matters, Elliot, only because it just really depends on the pace of the race. The different the draws that these horses get. You know what I mean? So it is. It's the most important thing here at Kentucky Downs. I'm telling you. You'll see. You don't need to go the entire meet, to trust me. Trust me on this when I tell you. And even if one or two horses come in and win and they're first time starters and stuff like that, there's some talented horses. But by the most part, you want to find horses that are coming in fit, even if maybe they're not as good. I mean, this horse ran on 724. Now, should be fit. Has had what, 4 subsequent works since that last race. Joe Rosario jumps aboard for Mike McCarthy, 7-2 right now. Second Scotty pick, good GSR, top GSR. In fact, the algorithms are pointing towards the 8-horse. This horse looks fit too. And how about the top GSR, February Sun? I mean, maybe this horse runs a good race. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll just take the top 3 GSRs and just box them, do an exacta box. I do it all the time. No, there's prices at the Downs. It's great racing. But God, you guys can't imagine how beautiful it is. This breeze, how beautiful is this? Right? This breeze here. I know. You're beautiful too, honey. I don't think so. I think it's a fair question. I will say this. I do think that if you have experience over this track and you liked the undulations and the different things, um, then I would say that yes, it's important, but you still need to be fit. But I think it's a help for sure. And then, hey James, see, that's awesome. That's a great compliment right there. The younger generation use this. I would just say this, James. I'm not preaching at all, but watch money management, the way you do your ticket placement and stuff like that. Being younger, we get all good and we're winning and stuff like that, and then we get a little overconfident. This game will humble you, and we need people like you to be successful in this game and realize that very few people will make money at this game. It's going to be something where you just enjoy and you make a little money here, maybe you lose a little money here, but if you have money management, you might be able to make money. Okay, but with takeout and everything, it makes it a little bit difficult. But it's not to say you can't be successful, but stay humble, especially when you get hot. You need to know that it'll humble you just quickly. Trust me on this one. I know what I'm talking about. They are loading into the gate here for the first at Kentucky Downs, the first of the, I think, a 30-day meet, right? I don't know what to sing, Scott. What am I going to sing? Where the turf meets the surf, down at Kentucky Downs. I mean, they're on the turf. There it goes. There goes the 7-horse. Hold on here. I have a note on this horse. What do my notes say? Oh, it's old. Keeneland, no excuses. That's not helpful, is it? Is the horse fit? The horse should be fit. And the horse is fast, and the horse always loses ground at the end. So if you didn't play this 7, it is a Scotty Longshot. So you should worry from that perspective. It's a Scotty Longshot wins. I'm sure some of you had it. The Mr. Ed theme song. That's probably, Greg, let me tell you something. I can't go to Vegas and drink. If I do, I'm going to lose my ass. I already know. I can't do it. But I'm a lightweight too. Scotty Longshot's moving easy right now. Yeah. Listen, I will tell you this. If the Scotty Longshot wins 2 or 3 races today, watch it the entire meet. I don't know what that is. I'm just telling you, it does this. If it wins, if this gray wins, you better watch the Scotty Longshot all meet long. Horse is running easy. Whoever's in charge of putting the horses that are on the lead is drunk. So Scotty Longshot just stopped. This feed is terrible. The 2-horse, New Year's Surprise, 1% running like Secretariat on the front. Okay. No, I mean, this is just no way I couldn't have predicted this. Look at this horse. This horse is going to win. I'll tell you that right now. And like, where'd this effort come from? And the morning odds maker's a stud. Like, where's he come up with 6-1? What did we have this horse at? 20-1. Is the horse going to stop? Look at the jockey standing on the horse. Standing. Oh, I mean, this give me a break. Where did this come from? How funny. Look at this long stretch. How do you not love this? Except if you don't have the 2. Here comes the 4 on the inside. Please catch this too. Oh, the horse is stopping now. Okay. All right. There, yeah. 8's going to end up getting 3rd. 4. All right, let's see if we can learn anything from this. Anybody? Hold on here. Moving up in class. Never been. Okay, so this horse clearly never been at Kentucky Downs. Likes to finish. So the only thing I can learn from this is this horse is a closer, and the 8 horse is a closer. Nah, I'm reaching now. I learned nothing from that one because I'm a big SOR player, as you guys know, and this horse is moving up in class after losing those last 4 races, and so this is the highest level. But he is closing. The horse's form is tremendous. Maybe Lone Star. Maybe horses from Lone Star are going to do well at Kentucky Downs. I don't know. I mean, but the 8 ran good, so we weren't far off there. Went off at 3-1. Hey, Danny. So that's not bad, right? So, but yeah, 4-horse won 9-1. had a good GSR. You know, in the system didn't like this, but in retrospect, if really, if you look at this horse broke 10th here against a 64 group and was finishing, and then went to synthetic and ran good, and then it was a grade 1 last time out. Yeah, okay, okay. I think this was, you know what I think? I just think this was a wide open race, and I'll tell you another thing too. With the one probably needed the race. I don't know how he ran, but I would let's just say this though, right? Every horse that came in the top 3 was fit. Would you guys agree on that? We can all agree on that one, right? Let's look at the 6 horse. Top GSR, fit, finished, ran 4th. You know what? The more I'm looking at this is just a wide open race and nothing is a surprise, but all 4 of those horses were fit. How's that? I'm going with it. That's it. So you can't do it on mobile, Michael. You have to do it with the past performances, which we call handy view. Click on the horse's name, and then you'll look here. And the way you look at that is by there's no gaps in the work in the races, right? So you can see his horse has been, since this layoff here of October, May, July, August, running good, finishing, top GSR. That's good. This horse had a race, 2 races, 3 races. So this horse is fit, had some subsequent workouts. That's how you can tell whether a horse is fit. Like no gaps, no horses that haven't raced for 3 or 4 months, like that type of thing, right? You know what? The more I'm looking at this more in depth, I'm not surprised. Nothing's surprising me here. All right, we got him right where we want him now, Kentucky Downs. Perfect. Not yet, Craig, but we'll figure out how to do that. Don't forget, there's not a lot of space on the mobile, right? So that's always difficult. Another note too is when you have win percentages that are wide open like this, then you're looking at the system is telling you it's a wide open race and you have to use other factors. Mobile is just not going to catch this 4 horse. There's really no way to catch it. The only thing I would say is this. If you look at the EquinEdge morning line, you got 1 horse and the 3 horse that's lukewarm 5-2, goes off at 5-2. Look at the EquinEdge morning line, by the way. How sick is this? So the 6 horse, we had it at 10-1, goes off at 14-1. The odds maker had it at 6-1. We've got EquinEdge at 4-1. So you can use EquinEdge to your advantage, goes off at 3-1. 9-1 on the 5, goes off at 11. 9-1, 9-1, 5-2, 5-2. 6-1 we had on the 7 horse, who ran pretty good initially. So look at these. I mean, amazing the accuracy of the EquinEdge morning line. Hey, Lawrence. So you can utilize the EquinEdge morning lines to your advantage. Like I could probably handicap and play just on that alone. Look at 12-1 on the morning line odds maker. We have the horse at 25-1 is 33-1. So would that be a horse you would have used? 2%, right? You wouldn't have used this horse. EquinEdge morning line, this horse 8-5. So where can you just using this alone? I'm not hating on the 6 horse because the EquinEdge morning line, although it has a weak, I'm not worried about the win percentages because the 5 and the 2 are taking so much of the win percentages, right? That the fact that the 6 horse has a 6-1 on the EquinEdge morning line at 6-1 makes me feel like the 6 horse can run. I don't think it's going to beat both the 5 and the 2, but I think the 6 is the type of horse that you would put in the money. And this horse looks terrible off that last race. So, now the horse is 8-1. So, I mean, maybe the 6 horse. So you would do something like 5 and 2. You could do this. You could do an exacta box 5-2. And you could do a 5-2 with 5-2 with 6 trifecta. Or you could do an exacta 2 and 5 over the 6 to come in second. So there's a few ways you can play the 6. But I'm guessing the 6 will be second, third, or fourth. And so depending on how you play it, you can key that 6 horse in 2 or 3 different spots. Yeah, that's a really good point, David. Six got second at 10-1. You see how we did that? Just using the EquinEdge morning line, right? You got the big favorite that won. Six horse gets second. Just using the morning line. Five one easy. Got bet. No, I don't think so. I just think it depends on the horse's running style. Is really what it depends on. Oh, thank you, Anthony. You were such a gentleman. They enjoyed you. Oh God, my mom, my mom and her stories. Lexi gave you stories too. Anthony says you gave some stories. Yeah, they better have been good, or I'm cutting you off. I had 10-1 on the six horse, just using the EquinEdge morning line. Anybody else see that? I got nothing from you guys. Nothing. Nobody bet the 5-6 exacta. Thank you. Yeah, she's so sweet. Well, I call her mommy dearest, but that's for another day. She's got a wicked backhand. Your grandmother. Crickets. How are there crickets with you guys right now? Just just handicapped and gave you the exacta on a 10-1 shot to get second. I know. You've been boomless ever since we started doing the Delmar series. Like the booms are gone. That's what this show's known for. Man, you guys haven't had your coffee this morning, have you? The only negative I'm going to say about Saratoga is I cannot stand that it's like 35, 40 minutes in between races. Is it just me? And I'm sorry, I'm to Charlestown. I hope you're listening. I will not bet your track if you keep on going 10 minutes past your post time. I'm over it. I won't do it. Not going to give Charlestown a dime of my money. $9. That's it. Jeez, tough crowd. Yeah, I won't. I won't. I won't touch. I won't touch Charlestown. Not playing it. No, they don't, Jay. They're very. They're good. I think 25 minutes in between, something like that. My first car was a '68 Rally Sport Camaro, had a 350 engine in it, and yeah, 9 minutes before race number 3 at Saratoga. And let's see here who I have. I'm alive in the pick 5. What a great story. In case you missed it, check out this story. Amazing story. So I go over right when the show started, and I play a $2,500 pick 5 for 50 cents because I thought the race was wide open. And you guys, for you that were in the show in the beginning, I see the 8 horse. Well, the 7 horse, I got caught up on the 7, but I didn't use the 1 and 7. And then I watched the 8 horse either break through the gate or was just acting up. And I tried to cancel the ticket, and it didn't let me cancel. And the 25-1 shot won the first leg, and so I'm alive. And we got the 11 horse in the second leg. Now we're alive to the 2, 7, 9, 10 for big money. 2, 7, 9, 10. So this is going to pay big. Okay, that's fine.
He also has to go to his nana's before we go because he red on his.
What's that?
I tore the seam on my pants.
Oh, you did?
Came undone. I'm like, all right, Nana, where'd you rehab that?
Okay. You guys got out of here? Okay.
Also, you have to figure out like the flight filter of his wedding
Okay.
because you can't fly directly to Zion.
We'll do that when we get back, when I get to Florida. Okay.
So that'll probably be the next time we see you.
I know. Thank you very much. Oh, nice, Ross. Fun. I know. I was Ryan Flanders and Weaver, Dave Weaver, and I were going to go golfing one more time here when I was down here, but Craig, I might be. I don't know. I might be sitting on hopefully I've got this horseshoe up my ass right now, and it's going to bring this pick 5 home because it's going to pay good. Okay, how much are you offering me, Ross, for this ticket? That's what I want to know. It's a $2,500 ticket that's probably right now sitting at about $8,000 value. Just finishing off with favorites. Would you guys agree with that? 25-1 shot, longest shot on the board wins the first leg. So I'm invested $2,500. What do you guys? Let's see, $2,520. 3 more races left to go. No singles. 4 horses here. This is the race we got to get by. I mean, this has been happening at racetracks forever. People are like, okay, I'll buy into your ticket, but no, the cost now. I would say the value of this ticket is $8,000 to $10,000 right now. So you're gonna have to put up. You're out. Okay.
I wish we could stay longer. If we didn't have this wedding, we should have.
Excuse me 1 second, guys.
I hope that suitcase was good.
You too. Doing good? Yeah. How's your job? You are? Okay. Simple. Oh my God.
I hope you like this.
I do. You like bones?
I eat. I tell you.
I
I'm
know.
trying to convince everybody, and I mean, you guys see me.
I know.
You saw how much I ate in Vegas.
I know. Hold on 1 sec.
6.
I know. With the pick 5.
All right. I
Yeah.
love you.
All right. Say hello to everybody. Hold on here. All right. The happy couple. All right. Be careful.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye. Okay. Thank you. So they drove all the way down here from Orange County down to San Diego because I needed a suitcase because ever since I've been down here, I've been buying clothes. I've been going shopping and buying clothes, and I'm leaving home Tuesday for Florida, and I have no, I need another suitcase. So they went and bought me a suitcase and brought it all the way down here. How sweet was that? You want 10% of the ticket, Mario? Okay, what are you offering? How about we do a bid for 10% of the ticket? I had $2,800 in my account, and I bet most of it on that. Okay, who are we going to bet in this race? More importantly, yeah, if we can beat. I mean, naturally, you got the top GSR of 70 by 5 points. You got the Scotty second pick in the 9, and the EquinEdge morning line is 7-1. I mean, there's a lot lining up to this 9 horse who's off the layoff. Luis Saez aboard. I mean, I would say $500. You're making this a $5,000 value, Michael? No, this ticket's worth, even if favorites win out, this is worth more than 5,000, especially if you beat the 7. You know, I'm going to hold out. I'm going to bet that if the 7 gets beat and I can win, now this value of this ticket's 20 grand. Would you guys agree with that? Oh man, I've never had crawfish. Well, I have one time, Greg, but just the experience of having some beer, crawfish, cigars sounds like a great time. The big threes are big, Patrick. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, come on, baby, come on. One time. I'm liking the 9. I'm thinking do something with the 9. How about, matter of fact, with my last $300, 9 over 2, 7, 10 trifecta. That's what I'm gonna do. It's off. Oh shit. Where'd that go? How did I miss that?
In the field is closer to the heart in 12th. The opening quarter went in 23 and 1/5 seconds. And up front, it is Blue Times, the leader here by a length by Sonny Valentine running in second, and Mischief Reigns is next in third. That is a little more than a length on the inside. Balinese
2 would be, obviously, I didn't even need to tell you how good the 2 would be.
As they head for the far turn after a half mile and 48 seconds, it is still Blue Times with the lead.
Really slowed up. I like that.
Sonny Valentine is next in second. And on the inside is a Balinese in third. Violent Vixen on the outside runs in fourth.
Nobody seems to really be coming. Here comes the 7.
About 5 lengths from the front as the field comes off the turn and enters the stretch. It is still Blue Times there. Blue Times in front by almost 2. Coalition Buildings on the extreme.
Come on, 2. Hold up.
It is Blue Times. Here comes Coalition Building. Looking for a way through is My Sonny Valentine.
Come on, 2. Hold up. Hold up, 2. Hold up, 2. God, no. Oh.
The favorite got it done.
Oh.
Times was second. It looked like Violent Vixen got up for third.
Oh.
And My Sonny Valentine was fourth.
Gosh. Oh, that is, I can't even begin to tell you guys. And the reason is it's that everyone singles this horse. You knock out probably 90% of people if the 7 doesn't win that race. That was sick. Oh, God. Oh.
Number 7, Coalition Building was first. Number 2, Blue Times second. Number 12, Violent Vixen finished third. And number 11, My Sonny Valentine was fourth.
I mean, no, I mean, of course, 7's a single. I mean, no doubt about it. But I thought the race was more wide open than that, and the 7 didn't win by much. Gosh darn it, Irad Ortiz is just sick. And when you need the freaking guy, he loses. Ugh, that was disgusting. The 2 was second choice in the pick 3? Holy crap. Ah. All right. Still alive. Exactly. Mm. $10:47 already, and we haven't even done Del Mar. So yeah, that was brutal. All right, we'll do Kentucky Downs, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Del Mar. We're not gonna look at anything else. So that we'll Kentucky Downs, then Del Mar, and then when the Saratoga race is coming up, we'll go there. Okay, that'll be the schedule. All right, so you have a first-time starter who's clearly live. Top GSR. You got the 8-horse who had a race and a subsequent work and ran good. GSR is going up 30-1 on the morning line. I'm not sure why this horse was 30-1 morning line. We had it at 12. It's 13. Top GSR. I would imagine the 8's live. 10-horse. A lot of times what you'll see, the fact that 6 is not taking that much money. Let's look at the morning lines. The EquinEdge morning lines, look at this. It's got the 11-horse, who's the top Scotty pick, is 20-1 in the morning line, is getting bet. Our morning line is 5-1 on this horse. And it's a top Scotty pick and a good GSR. I would absolutely look at the 11, who went off at 90 cents on the dollar last time out. This horse is clearly fit. And looks like the horse last away. So I don't think the horse has that much speed, but this is kind of the horses that seem to be winning that are coming from behind. This 11 is completely live. $10-horse, the first-time starter, hard read. 8-1 in the morning line, has a good GSR. It could run good. I don't love first-time starters here at Kentucky Downs that much. Now, that being said, it could be a really nice horse, and then maybe some of the other horses aren't that great. 6 could be that. 10's not getting bet, but maybe the 10's good. The EquinEdge morning line on this second-time starter, we don't like it, but it got bet to 11-1 first time out. It's a hard read. Second-time starters are some of the hardest reads there are. I know, Craig. I need a Bloody Mary. Gambler's Orb. Going to be on the lead. Is fit. Not in the top 2, Scotty. Is 5-1 in the EquinEdge morning line from a 20-1 morning line. So the odds maker over at Kentucky Downs, okay, yes. Sounds like I'm putting them down. I'm not, but there are better ones than others, and because it's a brutally tough job. I don't want the job. You're just opening yourself up for criticism. But I would just say this: there's a lot of differences between the EquinEdge morning line and the odds makers morning line. I'll just say that. Don't complain about these open fields too. This is where you can find value and money. Here's what you have to do just trust in the system. All the races at Kentucky Downs, bet accordingly, and you're going to win some, and then some days when it's hot, you're going to win a lot of them. And you're going to make a lot of money because the payouts are going to be good because there's no way anybody knows where to zero in here. I think I love I'm liking the 8 and the 11 right now. Blindly. Just the 8 and the 11. And by the way, Scotty Longshot first-time starters are deadly. We know that. And the 10, I just noticed, is a Scotty Longshot. Absolutely, and that's a really good point. That's a good point. The 3-horse Towser is getting played. It's a first-time starter. I mean, it's a hard read. That's a hard read. EquinEdge morning line is 8-1, so it's not like it's terrible. So, again, I don't love, unless you're looking at a lot of weak horses, I don't like first-time starters here at Kentucky Downs as much. Don't get thrown off if they win, because they're going to win just as much. I'd rather have horses that are fit. You know what I would do at the very least? I would absolutely do an exacta box 6, 8, 10, 11. At the very least, the top 4 GSRs. And then here's one thing too. We're probably putting the 12 in the winner's circle. Look, it's 5-2 on the odds makers morning line, 7-2 on our morning line. That's not bad. All that's saying is that the horse is not going to go off at 5-2. It's probably going to go off at a little bit higher, and that's what's happening right now. And it's Scotty's second pick. Yes, it has a low GSR, but at least it has a race under its belt. It's got subsequent works, so it's fit. 3 subsequent works to be exact. So this horse is probably ready to go. And you're getting value right now. So, right, just some different options. Now it comes down to making the right decision. But you could, you could take the top 3 Scotty picks and do an exacta box. That's going to pay huge. Any combination of that stuff. But the 12, there's something about the 12 horse that I'm like, it's kind of, the reason it's kind of grabbed me a little bit is that they dueled from the inside last time out, and this horse still only lost barely, right? And so there's just something about this horse I'm liking. What I'm not liking, though, is the turf breeding is, this horse is really more bred for synthetic and dirt. And also to sprint, like smaller sprint, like really, like look at the top 4 distances, 4.5, 870, 5 furlongs, and 5.5. It's got an 18% though, 7-2 E morning line. Scotty's second pick. So there's some mixed things, but this is all what's giving you odds. Yeah, this guy, but they're all getting bet down because it's 5-1 in the EquinEdge morning line. Listen, I think the 6 is going to run good, but it's still a first-time starter. And it's got a good GSR. I can't wait to watch this race. I don't know. I probably lean towards I kind of like the 11. I like the GSRs. This horse has had its issues. It's fit now. I kind of like the 11. I don't know. It's a wide open race. Good luck. It's going to come down to your betting.
Just a bit hesitant to step forward.
Corky's on the 3. 12 broke great. 8 broke great. Horses on the outside broke great. 10, 11. Top GSR, the 8, who's fit. The GSR is higher. I mean, I 30-1 in the morning line and 12-1 in the EquinEdge morning line, 21-1 off. I just like to see him slow down a little bit. Like, don't go too fast. And look at the 11 sitting in second place. I don't think this is a fluke. I think these horses can run. You have an advantage here with the program and knowing these horses need to be fit. You have a big advantage. I hope this finishes like this. I really do. How about the Scotty top pick? Look at this. Top GSR is the 8. Wow, incredible. 12 is coming on.
abstract moment on the inside. These are still the two as they come up to the final furlong.
How about the Scotty algorithm going to be first and second? Top GSR. 12's going to. Is that the first time starter ran good? And the 12, 8, and 11 came in second, third, and fourth. That's awesome.
Excuse me. Did you see that 2-horse in the 7th race yesterday at Saratoga?
I did not. Why? What about it?
I gave it a 90 fire speed. First time starter, Brian.
Which race?
7th.
7?
You got a replay button on that?
No, I don't. I'm actually doing a show right now. But
I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. No, you're fine. First time starter. Yeah, huge effort there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you serious? Ran huge.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You want to lock today?
Yeah, please.
4th race, 7th.
All right, today. Let's see here. Yeah, love that. That's our top pick too. That's good. That's good.
This was me on Friday. Won by 9 going away.
Whoa.
Now do you have
Look,
But
our top pick.
give me one, I'll leave. Just give me one.
Let's see here.
One you pick.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be the big favorite, but Flightline, race number 8, is a beast. It's a single.
See ya.
Good luck. Get it. So a gentleman came up and he said this 7-horse Live and Let Live is a beast, going to win. By the way, anybody any not one boom? First time starter. Was live. Did the top 2 GSRs come in first and second? Is that what just happened? Well, they were the same number, right? Nine to 5, but over the 8-horse at 21-1. Who was second? Holy crap. That's amazing. Right? There you go. 8, 10, 11. Top Scotty pick gets 15-1. How about we said top four GSRs do an exacta box and a trifecta box? Anybody? Did you get that, Howard? Nice. See, it takes somebody brand new to listen. It's huge. 21-1 on the 8. 70 GSRs on both those horses. You got the try, Dave? Okay. God, somebody, thank you. Look at that. 6, 8, 11, 12. And I'm going to I accidentally pressed mute. Sorry about that. I don't know how I did that. All right. I was just saying that you got the sound now, right? Can you guys hear me now? How about now? You guys can hear me now? Just one of you say you can hear me. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just pressed mute on accident. Sorry about that. I know. What did that try pay? Did try pay anything? I mean, I would imagine it paid good, right? You guys are the best. $267 for 50 cents? All right, that's good. And I still don't see one boom. I just need 5 of you to just put boom? Like nothing? For 50 cents, 267? Nothing? Not even a boom? Nothing. $52 exacta. The GSRs were 70 and 70. Dime Super 308. Dime Super. GSR turf especially is just sick. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Okay, there we go, Craig. That's 2 booms. There's no rules to the show. Only a couple. 1, if you win, you boom. 2, like the show. That's it. That's it. That's it. It motivates the team. Why is your bankroll taking a hit when we're winning? Listen, there's something you need to understand, Anthony. Your bankroll is always little. It's never big. But that's good. You enjoy playing, even though your bankroll's not big, and I love that about you. But I'm just clarifying. When you say little bankroll, it's always little bankroll. I wish I played little bankroll, actually. You know I'm just busting your chops. I want to tell you this, and this is, I'm not trying to pump. You guys do need to know this though. Like, if I'm going to do one, I'll do one show, or I'll do 2 or 3 shows. A lot of it has to do with the likes, people watching the show, the booms, all that, the energy in the show, that type of thing too. Okay, so if you want to continue and you want to have that, like more of these, it is important. So don't ask much, just press the thumbs up. If you win, send a boom, just a hey, that was awesome. That's it, because we don't know. We don't know. Don't know if you're enjoying it or you're not enjoying it. So the chat makes a big difference. Okay, I'm not preaching to you guys. I'm just giving you the feedback. It makes a difference. All right, I'll stop preaching to you guys, even though I said I wasn't preaching, but I'm kind of preaching, but I'm not really preaching. I'm not really trying to preach, but all right, we got Saratoga coming up, but we do need to cover Delmar. I obviously have a vested interest. That 7-horse win that last race was brutal. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Lexi. I know. I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to have a good and bad day, right? You try doing this for 4 hours, Jay. It's tough sometimes. I have to keep up my energy, so you guys have to keep up your energy. This horse, Live and Let Live, is probably going to be a single. 4 to 5 in the EquinEdge morning line, 37%, top Scotty pick. And then the gentleman came up and said the horse is going to win for fun. So I'm going to do a 5-7-9. 5-7-9 in this race. 7-5-9, excuse me. My man. I know. Get it, Keith. I know. It's tough. You got to keep up that energy. Not easy. The 5 might be scratched at Del Mar in race 4. Okay, let's see here. I wasn't using... Oh, I was using the 5 on accident. Yeah, the 5 is going to be scratched. I am not using the 5. All right, so we'll have to look at that a little bit closer. Till I Found You, the 4 horses burned a lot of money and keeps on stopping, even if it gets the lead. EquinEdge morning line's 5-2 on this horse. We'll run the mock race. We'll run the simulated race and see how it does. 7's going to be a single, though. Thank you, Dave. I know it did. I tell you what, that last furlong can get the best of them, can't it? At Saratoga, I have, what do I have left? Let's see here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going all. I just figured that out, Corky. Oh. Oh my God. I get tired sometimes. Oh. In my defense, I do have a bit of a headache right now, just so you know. And I'm on my second cup of coffee too. Oh, God. Sometimes I'm literally looking at a screen like it feels like 16 hours a day. All right. Del Mar, race number 1. It's raining now at Kentucky Downs. So, okay, I just want to point out just a few horses that you need to just give a second look at. Larry's the Legend is one of them, and I'll show you why. Horse is dropping in for a tag, and you see the SORs, and the horse showed speed before cutting back in distance. The GSR jumps up 16 points. Looks like hell on paper, but I've seen worse long shots than this win. So first race at Del Mar, you might want to just throw in Larry's Legend. We've been getting bombs. Yesterday, I looked, I still couldn't find that one horse with Jessica. Couldn't see it. But anyways, the 2 horses interesting from that perspective. When you see horses cutting back in distance, you want them to show speed and then cut back most of the time. That's what you're getting here, and a 16-point jump in GSR. And this one's going to be a hard one to find. This horse is, I haven't been able to get on this horse. You can see my note here. made a move at the top of the stretch like it was something, and then just stopped. And then last time out, ended up getting third. There's something about this horse. I don't know if it's a bleeder or what, but there's something about this horse I just don't like. I've not made a decision if I'm going to use this horse or not. The 9-horse top GSR, Scotty's second pick, EquinEdge morning line of 3-1 from a 6-1 odds makers morning line. There's a lot pointing, and 25%. There's a lot pointing towards this horse. A lot. And he's also a tough one to see because the horse is mostly ran on turf. So I would definitely not ignore the 9. 5 horse is going to be your favorite, most likely. Here's my note. Look great in the paddock. That might not seem like much to you, but against straight maiden state bred, looked great. Got a second place finish and was on the inside dueling. Horse to beat is the 5, in my opinion. So I would definitely use the 5. Scotty's EE morning line is 3-1 of the 6-horse SoCal Memory, second time starter. It's Scotty's top pick. I'm probably going to leave the 3-horse out. And then you have the EquinEdge morning line 5-1 of the 4-horse Head for Business. And this horse seems to need the lead for best. I know it came from behind last time out, but it didn't win either. But it was also it's the third time at Del Mar. This horse definitely doesn't get you very excited either, does it? Yeah, that was a little strange to me, Joe. Not sure. But the horse was very professional, broke from the rail, and and that's a good note. Looked great in the paddock. Right? What I do like about this, sometimes these open 50K races are tougher than the state bred. But I like that this is a 50,000 maiden claimer state bred. So maybe this is the only thing that they had, and they just like, hey, let's do that. I'm going to guess that this is the horse to beat. I really like the way the metrics are kind of lining up, though, towards the 9 too. And I think this horse might go off at decent odds because it's hard to see racing on the turf so much. The only thing I will say is a negative against the 9 is I'm not sure. This horse has got the 9 post, not really a lot of speed, and cutting back in distance. And I know it's got a good GSR, but it's had good GSRs along the way. So you know what? The more I'm looking at the 9, I think it's an exotics horse, and maybe the race will come back. But it might not get the trip.
So it is for the 3rd race.
Might not get the trip. All right, they're going into the gate at Saratoga. Let's get the longest shot on the board, can we? And beat this big favorite. That would be great.
Waiting for Lady Traveler, Rivendell, and Song River.
Nine, no speed, is wide as well. The more I'm looking at it, but the 9 probably going to be in the money.
They're in the gate.
So in your verticals, maybe that would be a horse you look at. Can we get the 6 or the 4 horse home one time?
And the rough.
And they both broke glass.
From the extreme outside is out for the lead and quickly opens up here by 2 lengths.
7 was 4-1 on the morning line, 21%, second top
and then it is off we go
win
in
percentage.
4th, followed by Glass Ceiling, and trailing the field is Rivendell in 6th. Song River now by 2.5 lengths with Lady Traveler.
I have an all in here, Greg.
Opening quarter mile at 22 and 1/5 seconds. Off we go is next and 3rd. Glass Ceiling.
5 is moving very nicely.
Outside as Jade's Jelly drops back, past there by Rivendell. The field
Oh, maybe
is
being
racing
asked,
around
huh?
the far turn and heading for the top of the stretch
Here
with
comes the
Song
3.
River in front by 2. Lady Traveler
No,
runs in
I don't think
second.
anybody's catching
Down
the
on the
7.
inside is Glass Ceiling. And then comes Off We Go. Off the turn and into the stretch
I
after
can't tell who the horse on the
in
rail is.
45 seconds. And it is
Is
Song
that the
River
4?
with the lead here. It's Song
No,
River in front
that's
by
the 3.
3.
3's going to win the
Then
race,
Lady
maybe.
Traveler
I would
down
like
at the
that.
rail
Come
is
on, 3.
Glass Ceiling. Now
Get
is
up.
16 to the finish. Song River still
No,
in
you're not
front.
catching the 7.
Glass Ceiling on the inside. It will be Song River, a front running score. Close for
7,
second
5,
between
3.
Lady Traveler and Glass Ceiling.
4-1 on the morning line. I mean, it's a tough race. All right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what these payouts are. Too bad that 2 horse couldn't have won the prior race, but it is what it is. That's just, we got a 25-1 shot to win. All right. So in this first race here at Del Mar, I'm leaning towards the 5 horse is going to win this race. 6 is very interesting. Was bet in that first race, drops in class as well. Yeah, I'm going to say 5, 6, 2. That's going to be my pick. I think the 2 horse is going to run better. I just, obviously the connections, but it is 16-1. But I also think the 9's going to finish in the money. I don't know. I'm going to say 5, 6, 2, 9. I'm just going to throw that in there for now. I'm going to play against the 4. Going to show some speed, but the 2 is going to show some speed as well, I would think. Let's run the race. Hold on here. Ugh. 3, 4, 5. Who's the Gerlach's finishing? Ay.
Where?
4 was right there. I mean, you can see just even based on that, it's a wide open race. All right, let's go to race number 2. 7. Second time starter, broke 10th. He finished. Yeah, you're right. I missed that. You're absolutely right. Yeah, good call on that. All right, I only have 7 horses in the race. Who don't I like? The one who's a first-time starter who'll probably win the race. And this is a nice workout from the gate. But what I've noted, these workouts are a bit sneaky. I'm going to say that. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Look, 6th of 26th here. Then just cruising, 8 of 11. Then 24.67 is not bad. Okay. Then they're just like, okay. I mean, you can go this fast here. 103. They're not even trying here. Okay. Then comes over and does this. See what I'm saying? Look at a 103. They're not even trying. They're just giving the horse a workout. Then comes back. So to me, by doing this and not working out the horse faster means the horse is already fit. So the horse is already ready. Then you come over and you've got this work here, 19 of 82, and you come with this gate 6 of 73, and then you're just cruising here and give the horse another gate workout. Now, every time I see a horse that has a gate workout before its first race, I think of Cindy. I will say this. I will agree with Cindy in this. I have not seen many of these horses come to win that have a gate workout before their first race. But I'm guessing this horse can run. So sometimes what you just look at the GSR Plus and see, does the horse want longer? It looks like it's kind of a combination of what this horse can do. Interesting anyways. This opener is, there's not one horse that would win except for the 8 horse that would surprise me. Oh, it has. Dave, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I have to be on set at first race is at 1:30, correct? Yeah, 1:30. I gotta be on set in an hour and a half. 1. And we haven't done anything here. Wow. All right, race number 2. We'll do Kentucky Downs in a second. Wong claimed the 4. Blinkers back off of the 7 horse. Rispoli jumps aboard again. Let's look at the EquinEdge morning line. 8-1 on the 1 horse is 7-2. And the horse has done very well at the surface and distance. Been in the money in 5 of 6 tries and a good SOR. The 7 horse, one time at the surface and distance, and that was a 62 group. This is a 52 group. Pratt jumps aboard. Interesting horse. We probably wouldn't ignore this horse. Horse broke from the rail last time out against much better horses and broke last. Prior to that, steered out and empty. Not sure what happened. The fact that Flightline jumps aboard tells me that, I don't know if the horse is going to win, but the horse is live. So the horse is definitely live. In the last race, I am alive to the 13459. 13459.
If you want to eat outside, you order with Miss Claudia to go, and then you'll just bring it out here.
$1,700 on the 1, huh? With a 25-1 shot in the first leg. It's mind-boggling. Okay, not the best breaker in the world, but the horse can finish. Getting similar company. It's 9-year-old. Beat more than half the field last time out. That wasn't a bad race on 8-6. So 13 is a horse that can run for sure. This horse seems to need the lead. As 24-1. Didn't clear last time out. Let's see here. Seven's fit, has been facing better horses, and against a group similar to this, but this horse has been way better on the dirt. 19,000 earned on dirt. On turf, not so much. So you do need to put that in perspective, that what you're seeing on dirt for this horse might not work the same way on turf. Okay. Quality Step, the 1 horse. I'm going to eliminate this horse real quickly on this run. So interesting how the 13 is finishing, but let's take a look. High Noon. Very interesting horse here. 7-2 right now. Did you see that? The simulated race really had that horse finishing. Top GSR as well. As far as takeout Taewon goes, I don't know how you find the takeouts. Maybe somebody knows that. I don't know. For each track, each wager type, they're different. I don't know if a lot of the tracks publish that, or maybe they're supposed to. I'm not sure. I don't know how to find that out, but it does make a difference. I would just say this: if you ever have that feeling where you make a bet and you're like, "Man, why are these takeouts? Why is the payout not high?" Don't play that track anymore. If you're like, you get a horse that you're like, okay, this, the exacta, you got a 10-1 over a 10-1 and it pays $50, you're like, nah, you know what? Something's not right with that. Just watch that. You'll feel it. Pay attention to your subconscious. I have a feeling this 13 might run. The EquinEdge morning line's 4-1 in this horse as well. And the horse is fit. So I'm going to do a 13-1 exacta. Both horses are fit. It looks like it's going to be chalky.
In your wallet that matter.
You know what's cool though? You know what's really neat is, like, look how fast we can handicap this stuff. Like, I think that goes unnoticed sometimes, right? Like, think about it. Like, the 14's fast. 7's probably going to be near the pace as well. 14's moving up in class. I like the horses that come from behind, personally. Yeah, you got it, Jay. But, I also think that when the track on turf courses get a little bit of rain, I think it favors horses that come from behind. It's just something I've noticed. I don't have any kind of, it's just a theory that I have. It's not an exact science, that's for sure. 3 horses, Scotty long shot. I just think the pace is going to be fast here. This horse is going to be part of the pace. Seems to be fit. We'll see what happens. They're in the gate. Right, and we talked about a lot of horses being on the lead and there being some pace, and that's exactly what we're seeing. That's pretty fast. For 8 furlongs to go 23-1 is very fast. I would imagine this is going to set it up for a horse to come from behind. Talked about the 14 being fast. That's exactly what we're seeing. And you're seeing the 1 just sit back. You're seeing the 13 who's loaded with horse. And so far, these outside posts, they have not hurt any of these horses. Have you noticed that? At all. I don't think anybody's really closing in on these horses, though. I mean, 13's closing a little bit, but I don't know if he's going to get there. No. 6 is going to go gate to wire. 6, 9, 13. And I eliminated both those horses. So let's look at them. 1% horses. Was that 50-1? So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, and that horse went gate to wire, right? The only horse that closed was the 13. We have to ask ourselves if the rain is going to affect horses that are going to be on the lead. Maybe the lead's going to hold there. I don't know. You have to see the next race. I don't really know how to answer how that just came in 6-9. This is no way a horse I would have played. Can't see it. Wow. 40 to 1 over 40 to 1. Wow. Both of them facing tougher horses. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that. The 13 finished. That's the only thing that happened that I thought. Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe the rain's affecting it. That's a possibility. So all right, let's get to Del Mar. Try to make some progress here. Race number 2. There's a wall of them, isn't there? I mean, 9 has the lead the entire time and then gives up late, but it did have an early lead, like pretty far ahead. So you have to ask yourself, can the 9 go gate to wire? That's the first thing. 10% horse in what appears to be 24% is the top pick. So let's look at the 9. So it's going to be on the lead, and it looks like it's going to have a clear lead. So maybe this horse can go gate to wire at 5.5 furlongs. Thiago Pereira. And the horse the last 4 races is broke on top. It was pretty clear of the 2, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Because the 2's fast as well. Well, let's look at the first call. Hold on. We need to just see how far apart they are, at least in the system. All right. First call. The 2 is not as fast. The 9's got a clear lead over the 3 by a couple of lengths. 3's fast. Let's see what my note says. Oh, so that was a speed bias track. And the horse was close to the pace back there at Santa Anita in April. All right, that's a good note. You got Maldonado who's going to send this horse, but the 9's being sent. At 5.5 furlongs from that outside post, the 9 horse could be really tough on the lead. Faced some really fast horses last time out from the rail and just could not catch a breath. 8 to 1, 9's one to consider. The fact that the 9's so fast, the 3 can rate though, but this is a big jump up in class and barely hung on last time out. And I have a note that says a speed bias track. Makes me not like the 3 very much. I'm going to eliminate the 3. 8 horse, throw out that last race, then goes 8 furlongs on the turf. Now showed some speed against easier. Do not like this horse. Wide post as well. Nope. Although I have a note that says better than looks. Okay, hold on here. Yeah, but I think had an easy lead. Because in sprinting, well, I don't think so. Going to be wide. This is not the fastest horse in the race. This is a tough one. Broke from the rail here 2 back and broke last. Then shows some speed on the turf. Going 5 furlongs on the turf first time out, this horse steadied and won that race. Then what happened? Okay, but that was back in 2020. I don't think this horse is the same horse. And it keeps dropping in class. Now it's in for $25,000. No, I'm going to pass on the 8. I'm going to say that the 8 is not the same horse. This guy needs the lead and not getting the lead, so I don't like the 2. So 7 definitely can close under Pratt, but the horse is going to be so far back and at 5.5 furlongs. Oh, look, it shows no speed ever. Now cuts back to 5.5. You can't. I can't. And I just think it's going to be very difficult. I think this is an exotics horse, but I think in the money, I just don't think the horse can get there. Not in the top 2, Scotty. 5%. Yeah. This is a very interesting horse, but it faced that was a tough non-winners of 2 lifetime group for 25. Comes back at 25, beat half the field last time out, cuts back in distance. GSR is the same. He's not a world beater. Broke his maiden by a lot, and this is why it's important to have the SOR, because that SOR on that race, as Scotty's second pick, was a 56. This is a 52. Much easier group. And the horse got 3rd. I mean, I would think the 4 is going to run really good. So I'm going to play against that horse. Like, if you look, this is a 54 group going 6 furlongs. Now cuts back in distance. I was on turf, but this horse is going to clear here most likely, and only lost by a length and a quarter. I think the 9's very live. So, 9 somewhere in there. I haven't decided yet, but 9, 1, 5, 4, something in there. Yeah, that's a good point too, Dave. That's a good point. Okay. Maiden special weights fillies. This horse went off as the second choice. You like the 4 horse, Cindy? Let Freedom Reign. First time starter. Started working out very fast all the way back here. Same here, fast. Good from the gate. I mean, workouts are good. No question. Riders up at Saratoga. I don't know. Do I have much to get excited about in this race? I don't know. Disappointed in some of these payouts with that 25-1 shot. Look at the top win percentage. 18% on the 7. I mean, jeez. Top Scotty pick, 18%. Good GSR. Yeah, post times at 1:30 today. Yeah. Thank you, David. Well, and first of all, what's interesting is the top GSRs. I mean, I'm sure they probably can't win. 20-1 the EquinEdge morning line, 8-1, 10-1, and 35. Those are negatives, but the positives are they're the top GSR and they're on turf. I mean, could we get a bomb in here? I don't know. I mean, yes, because these first-time starters, anything can happen in here. 10 horse, Umberto, for Richard Mandela. Umberto. Oh, yeah. Scotty Longshot, Kyle Frey. You know, in these maiden special weight races, I mean, you got to look at the top jockeys. It's very rare that these, and Kyle is a good jockey, no doubt about it, but it's very rare that they're gonna beat some of the top jockeys. It just is. You got Umberto. So the top horses, the trainers are looking for the top jockeys. I mean, instantly you have to look at the 10 and 7, which are also the top 2 Scotty picks. Instantly. Pearls and Heels. I mean, I know Joe Bravo's aboard this horse, and I respect him, and maybe the horse will do good. But the GSR drops from 54, which already was bad, to a 44. I mean, I think this horse needs claimers personally, but I would agree with Cindy on this horse as far as the workouts go. They're very good. By the way, the 12 horse Ice Maiden. Look at the. I was going to give this to you guys. No, not that. This isn't the one. Never mind. This isn't the one. There's one coming up. I think I've got a good one for you guys today. I think it's a Delmar. I think it is. All right, let's go to race number 4. I don't know how you beat the 7. I mean, I put a note here: beat a terrible field going gate to wire, and then had to hold on. And we'll look to see if this horse can get the lead, but this is a pretty decent field. What do they think about it, Joe? So it looks like the 10 and the 4 are pretty fast, but the 4 does get the lead. 4, 7, 10, 1. I mean, it's a huge drop in class. Huge on the 7. Huge. And I honestly don't think, if you think about a dropper like this, I honestly don't think that you put Kent DeSormo, nor would Kent get on unless the horse was live. I 42%, top Scotty pick, 4 to 5 on the EquinEdge morning line, top GSR, tactical. 4 is going to be on the lead, but I don't know that the 7 is going to let this horse get away. What was interesting was this one horse, 10 as well. What's the story with the 10? Coming in from Emerald Downs. I don't know that the system's that accurate with that. I think it has a tough time judging these horses coming in from different tracks. All right, Saratoga. Let's see what happens.
Scotty, we're gonna put a money on that chair for you there.
Right?
Where you're stuck every day.
I know.
Kentucky Downs GSR already.
Right? It's sick.
Exactly. Beautiful sport.
Right? Tyler Hoffman. Right? I know. Okay. I'll try. All right. Come on. I don't know why I can't get the video to pop up. I'm alive to the 13459, Elliot. I can't get the video to pop up, so all right, there we go.
The horses are now nearing the starting gate.
Well, in the tournament, Scott, I had the 8. I had that horse in the NHC, so that was a drag for me. 8-1. I don't think it would have got me into the finals. I was very close, or to the semifinals for Sunday. But I only missed the semifinals, I want to say, by about $40. So it probably still would have been a little bit short. But it might have changed the way I approached the final races that I had, though, on Saturday. So that did hurt. And I was bummed out about it, but I was laughing at the same time. It was just a hilarious clip, wasn't it? God, it was so funny. I can laugh about it now.
Waiting now for This Might Be the One and Party Line Vote. Ready for the start. And they're off. From the inside, it is the Goddess of Snakes and Boss Kara, and the two of them are right together. Party Line Vote runs in third. Soupster is next in fourth. Then I'm Way Too Cool for You.
Thanks, Keith.
Running in fifth. And on
And
the inside
the one
Archer
is
Fire
running
next in sixth.
insanely good. The 1A,
This Might Be the
I mean,
One is
just
on the outside and
sitting
in seventh. And then comes
chilly.
Storm in eighth, steadying there. Milestone
I
Payment
mean, look at the
towards
one,
the back of the
the
pack,
1A.
along
Jesus.
with This Lady Is the Law. The quarter 21 and 3/5 seconds. Up front, the Goddess of Snakes on the inside and Party Line Vote on the outside, and the two of them are right together. This Might Be the One is next and third as the field comes into
Come
the
on,
stretch. Here is
Come on,
Party
Poor.
Line Vote now to grab the lead. Party Line Vote
No one's
is
coming.
in front. This Might Be the One moves up on the outside of the Goddess of Snakes, and then Soupster in fourth. They're coming on for the finish, and it's going to be the first-time starter. Party Line Vote to win decisively here, 1 by 5. This Might Be the One was second. Then the Goddess of Snakes, and This Lady Is the came from.
So I thought that my luck was going to be good, but it ended up being that canceling that would have been the best thing for me, right? Because what did I get? 1,700 back there, I think. So, all right, I got to keep a positive attitude. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get to Del Mar. We got to finish this up. You could see that 1A just sitting beautifully. That's a nice horse. The way that horse won and how poised it was pretty amazing. Those are the types of horses that can come back. As a matter of fact, watch that horse next time out. Very professional. Okay. Del Mar, race number 4. We ran this. It had the 4, 7, 10. We're looking at the 10, but that's the Emerald Down. So I'm not I don't know that I'm going to take this as seriously. Plus, the horse is wide, right? Van Belvoir has brought a lot of these horses over here, and I think one got second or something, but I don't think they've run very good. Class fits here. I mean, certainly, if you look at from an SOR perspective, the class fits. But the GSR perspective, this horse just isn't that good. But then these are 16,000 claimers. So it's a very, very hard read. Very, very hard read. The EquinEdge morning line has it at 40-1, but it's 1-for-1 at the surface and distance. But when you look at the 7 horse, like if the 7 is still good, that was a 74 group last time out. Like you have to throw that out. And then the race before that, the horse showed speed and ran decent. That was a 42 GSR. I mean, the horse didn't want to be on turf, right? And still was near the lead against 68 groups. Now this is a 60, goes back in GSR, catches. It's just as long as this horse is sound, and I want to believe it is, and I'll tell you why. There's 3 subsequent works since that last race. Kent DeSormo jumps aboard. Yeah, this is a single. 3-1. I'm going to make this my best bet. All right. So I'm going to do 7. See, it's a Scotty long shot. EquinEdge morning line's 10-1, and it'll probably go off at 10-1. But I do think this is the type of horse, if the 4 horse stops, or if the 7 gets the lead and Kent gets aggressive, the 4 horse is going to stop. It almost always does stop. Then the 9 horse could get up on the money. So I'm going to say 7-9, Scotty long shot. And I'm going to just assume that the 4 is going to stop, and then I'm going to assume that the system, the simulated race doesn't know what to do with the 10. I don't like the post, and the 1 horse is going to consider a trip on the inside and then get up. Could even be second. So I'm going to say 7-9-1. So I'm visualizing this trip. All right. I hear you, Craig. All right, that's race number 4. That one was a little bit easier. Can these races get any tougher? Top win percentage 18%. I mean, Corky likes the 2. Season to remember. Let's see. Tactical. And it might get up in the money, from an 8,000 claimer to 16,000 claimer. Lightly raced, though. Craig Lewis knows how to place his horses, but this is a 60 SOR. I think the 2 could get in the money. 2 could be in the money. Oh, geez, that's right. Thank you, David. Guys, I have to go. I keep forgetting. First race is at 1:30. I have to be on set in a half hour. What am I thinking? Thank you, David. My stepfather saying, "What the hell are you doing?" All right, you guys. Yeah, I know. Patrick, same time. I wasn't paying attention. Thank God. Thank God somebody is. All right, you guys. Good luck today. Watch the simulcast. I'll have my top 3 picks, and let's kick butt today. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.